Everyone, we are doing 2021 Scholarship Calculus, question 1, A to D. Question A, consider the function f of x where x is real. Use a number line to show where f of x is positive. So step 1, we factorize the numerator and denominator. So the numerator, -2, hold on, yeah, -2, 1, right? So it goes x plus, doesn't look like x, does it? X plus 1 times x minus 2 over denominator 1 -3, right? So x plus 1 x minus 3. Now we can cancel out x plus 1, and knowing that x can't be -1, right? It should be positive. So when you see x minus 2 over x minus 3, this should be hyperbola, right? So I'm gonna rearrange this. So I have to manipulate this. X minus 3 plus 1 is x minus 2, isn't it? Over x minus 3. So that means I will use different colors. I can split like this. Yeah. So I can say left hand side is 1 and right hand side is plus 1 over x minus 3. So obviously this is a hyperbola, right? So if I draw this, x minus 3 tells me 3 is vertical asymptote, right? And 1, this one tells me that's horizontal asymptote, right? And because this is positive, 1 tells me that's positive. It's got to be like this. Yeah. Now that right hand side is positive, so it's sweet. So when x is greater than 3, that's no problem. But here, left hand side, well, in between somewhere here to there, it's negative, isn't it? Because it's axis. So what's that point? It's got to be when x is 2, right? So over here, it tells me when x is 2, when x is 2, when x is 2, that's 0. So x should be less than 2. We are going to convert that to number line because the question asks us to do. However, we have to remember x can't be -1, right? X, so that these are conditions, right? X can't be -1, right? From here, because you can't divide a number by 0. Okay, so if I draw this number line, it should be, so say this is -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now x should be greater than 3, so I'm gonna circle 3. So either you can make that part is thick like this, yeah, or I would rather draw like this. That's obvious, right? So x should be greater than 3, and x should be less than 2. So I circle 2 because it's not inclusive, and less. However, you have to circle -1 as well because x can't be -1. So that should be right answer. Okay. All right, next let's do our question B. I have to rub this out. So that should be enough, right? Now, question B says x to the power of x square root of x equals x to the power of 2x. Simple question, I say. The base number, variable is x. So that means what? X square root of x should be 2x. That's the one, isn't it? So, well, we can divide it by x on both sides. So what left is the square root of x equals 2. If I square both sides, I get x is what? 4. Is that it? You have to think when x is 1, so when x is 1, I'll show you 1 to the power of 1 square root of 1, which is just 1. 1 square root of 1 is just 1, equals 1 square root of 2 times 1, which is 1 squared, which is 1. It's all 1. So 1 is also, the candidate. So I'm going to write this way. Sorry. So the answer is x is 4 or and 1. That's better. 1 and 4 in order, right? So 1 and 4. Okay. Question C. Find the equation of the vertical line which halves the area increased by these. All right. So what it means is, I believe these are parabola. So that positive would look like, I don't know. I shouldn't draw this y-axis. Just say. So the first one is like this, and second one would like that, right? Then what halves? So what is the name of this vertical line? Right? So the easiest way is we find this intersections, right? Then we would know what this is because it must be symmetrical, right? So what we have to do is two 2x squared minus x minus 1 equals minus 2x squared minus x plus 1. So rearrange 4x squared minus x is gone. 4x squared is how much? 2, right? So, oops. So x squared must be half. So hence x must be plus minus square root of half. So it turns out that one is negative square root of half, which is square root of 2 over 2. And the other side is positive square root of half, right? So it must be what? X equals 0, right? So that should be the answer, which is y-axis. Yeah. All right. Last question. I'm going to work this out. Evaluate the definite integral. Okay. Right. So we don't have quotient rule like in differentiation on the integration. So in this case, we will have to use substitution. So let u be x plus 1. So that means du dx is how much? 1. So dx is du, right? So let's convert this integration. equals, what is it? I'm not gonna change 0 to 2, not necessary. So here x is what? So because u is x plus 1, so x must be u minus 1, right? So I write that u minus 1 over, what's the square root of x plus 1? That should be square root of u, which is u to the power of half, and dx becomes du, right? That's how you substitute, use a substitution rule, I mean. Then we have to split this that way and that way, right? So this is a bit of algebra, right? So integral, what's u over u to the power of half? That's 1 u to the power of 1 minus half, which is u to the power of half, right? And minus 1 over u to the power of half is 1 over u to the power of half is u to the power of negative half du. So that means oops. Yeah, this is better. This means u to the power of half becomes what? U to the power of 3 over 2. So 3 over 2, 2 over 3, isn't it? 2u to the power of 3 over 2 over 3 minus u to the power of half, 2u to the power of half, isn't it? And remember, this is definite integral. And again, I'm not gonna write number here because I'm gonna come, substitute back to x. So u is x plus 1, wasn't it? So we say 2x plus 1 to the power of 3 over 2 over 3 minus 2x plus 1 to the power of half, yeah, from 0 to 2. If we calculate that, that's 2 times 3 to the power of 3 over 2 over 3, right? Minus 2 times 3 to the power of half, yeah? I'm gonna change this. It's 3 over 2. And then minus bracket 2 times 1 to the power of 3 over 2 is just 1. So 2 thirds minus 2 times 1 again, so which is 2. If I calculate this, so 2 times 3 to the power of 3 over 2 divided by 3 minus 2 times 3 to the power of 1/3 minus bracket 2 thirds minus 2. Mm, 2 times 3 to the power of 3 over 2, right? Divided by 3 minus 2 times 3 to the power of a half minus 2/3, isn't it? 2/3 minus 2 is 1.333. So which is a 4/3, I believe. Should be the answer. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye.